Welcome to Deadly Dames, and this is going to be a quick update just showing you the bookcase that's in my living room. So all the figures, and it's mainly animated comedies and sort of animated movies that's on this bookcase, but I'll just give you a quick run through of them. So to start with, now I am on a ladder trying to reach the top of this, but this is mainly my sideshow figures up here. So you can see New Nightmare Freddy, Human Before He Was Burnt Freddy from Nightmare on Elm Street 1, and then right in the corner there is the Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Freddy. So just come down, there's a couple of smaller figures here. So that's the first series, so that's Nightmare on Elm Street 1 Freddy. Now he does have a hat, it's right there, it fell off but I couldn't reach to put it back on, so in fact I could probably do that whilst I'm up here, but I'll do it after the video. And then we've got Jason. This is also the Jason from it's fake Jason, you know, the one with the blue stripes on him, so it's not actually Jason that's in this under that mask, but I just really like this one. And then we've got a couple of the Universal Monster sideshows at the back in their boxes. So Wolfman and Dracula, I bought them years ago. I'm talking maybe 12 years ago, 15, 12 years ago now, and it was from a junk shop that no longer exists. And the guy that was selling them, he was asking an absolute ridiculous price for both of them, but I had my stepdad with me, and now he can talk the hind legs off a donkey, and basically just kept chatting to the guy and talking price down until we got them for a really, really good deal. Just noticed a massive spider web up here. Shows you how often I come up this high. Well, I am short, so I don't see up this high very often. But yeah, he managed to get me an absolute cracking deal on both of them. Got them for a steal. I'll never get rid of them, so I've just displayed them up here. In the middle there's Bride of Frankenstein. My partner actually bought me this from a comic book shop that no longer exists in Glasgow as well. It used to be next to A1 Comics, which is now A1 Toys, and I love this one too. And then I bought Frankenstein online, that's why he's not in a box, he is second hand, but I love him. And I know I said in a previous video that the creature from the Black Lagoon is my favourite Universal monster. That is true, but it's very closely followed by Frankenstein. I do love him. And then over at the end here is Evil Ash from Army of Darkness. So at the time that I bought this, there was a guy online selling Good Ash and Evil Ash second hand. I bid on both and I was so annoyed because I literally missed out on Good Ash by like 20p or something like that. But I did win Evil Ash, and eventually I will pick up Good Ash as well. And if we just come down, this is the Jaws diorama. Now this is one of my favourite pieces in the house. Now I actually got this Jaws diorama online, and I got it for a really good price, and the main reason why I got it so cheap, so I think I paid all in including postage £20. Now it is no longer being made, so it is a model that usually you pay quite a lot of money to buy. But the reason why I got it so cheap is because it was actually quite badly damaged, and so I'll give you a run through of what it was damaged. So the sail in the middle here, that wasn't with it, that was completely gone. And then right at the end there, the sort of, I don't know what you call that, but like the part that they walked up in the films to shoot the barrels at the end there, that wasn't with it either, that was completely gone. Quincy also was not with this. So I bought this as a sort of project to restore it. I love this diorama, and I didn't like the idea of the fact that someone had treated it that bad. And I thought maybe I can save it. So to start with, I built out of a cane and clay the sort of sail post in the middle here. I don't know what you call that, but there we are, the sail part in the middle. It's not picture perfect, but from a distance you don't notice that's not the original. I obviously built the lamp on the top here as well, and then the bit at the end here is made out of just a bit of wood. What you get, so it's like a plank of wood that you would get, say for example on like an ice lolly, and then that's just metal that I bought and bent and sort of shaped, and then even the bit underneath there, that's the same, and then just painted them. Quincy I actually got from a little model shop in Ayr. Again, the model shop is no longer there, all the good shops are closing. It was a little army soldier, which he'd been using in the shop he was making another diorama, so this was actually just a wee guy that ended up getting damaged and he didn't need them, so he gave them for free. I basically just painted them up to look like Quincy and stuck him in the shark's mouth. He does come out but he's not come out since I've painted him, so we'll just leave him in there. After all, he is getting munched on. And overall, I think I did a pretty good job at saving it. And I love this piece, so again, I'm never going to get rid of it. I'm just always going to have it here displayed. And then if we just come down, and as I said, I am on a ladder, so I'm going to try not to fall here whilst coming down. I've got, and as I said, mainly animated comedies and animated movies. You can see I'm a big kid. American Dad and Archer, Beavis and Butthead. Got the Death Note complete series in there as well, Family Guy. This is a Batman resin figure that we actually bought. He was unpainted. I'll just show you underneath. There we are. That's what he looked like all over when we bought him. Bought him from a guy online that kind of makes these models. Recasts them. My partner painted this, and I think my partner did an amazing job at painting it. And then in the middle, this is just a little plaque that we bought at Film and Comic Con last year for Fallout. Just really liked it, made us laugh. The light turns on and off, so there you are. So it's turned off now. And then this is another resin model that we bought, again unpainted, and this is obviously Fatbat from the comic book series Return of the Dark Knight. Yeah, Return of the Dark Knight, I think. Yeah, it's the Batman that Ben Affleck's Batman was based on for the new movie. My partner painted this as well, and again I think she did an amazing job with this Batman. And then on to the next shelf. More animated comedies, King of the Hill and Ren and Stimpy, Robot Chicken. I really am a big kid. This is just a couple of the extra Fallout figures that we've been collecting from, I think is it Funko that was doing these. We've been trying to get them all, and these are just the doubles that we've got, so eventually we're just going to sell them on. I keep getting Brotherhood of Steel. Every time I buy one I get Brotherhood of Steel, so I think there's 5 sitting up there of Brotherhood of Steel. Yeah, just moving the ladders out the way so I can get to the next shelves. This is just a mask that I bought from the Real Mary King's Close in Edinburgh. I just really liked it. Kind of reminded me of like the dance scene in Labyrinth, so I just picked it up. That's Ganon's extra head, which you'll see when we come to Ganon. This horror fans should know who this is. This is from Nightbreed. This is Pelican. Again, this wasn't actually a resin bust. It's just made out of plastic. I'll just show you. But he came unpainted as well, so I did the majority of the paint job on this. My partner helped me with the eyes, and the main reason for that is I am not patient enough to produce eyes that look like that on a model. I get really angry when I try to do it. But I think overall I did a decent job with Pelican. You know who it is looking at it. There's only one thing that annoyed me about this, and I'll just turn it around so you can see. For those of you who know the movie, who know Pelican, Pelican's tentacle dreadlock things have like a white flash going through them. Now I tried and tried to get that white flash to go through these, but every time I did it the white just bled into the red and went pink, and eventually I thought, you know what, I'm just going to leave it red. It looks fine. I'm quite happy with it. If I could have got the white flashes in it, sorry, I would have, but they just kept driving me mad, so I eventually just thought, right, we'll leave them like this. There's about 15 different shades of red on this guy, and again, as I said, I don't think I've done a bad job with him, but if you feel different, please just leave some comments to say so. And then over to probably my favourite painted figure that I own, and that's the Curse of the Wolfman. He is made out of resin, so I'll just show you the bottom. Now when he arrived he was actually quite badly damaged, because you can see this is a recast. Look at the amount of air bubbles that's in this. This is a recast of a recast. These air bubbles, so he's very heavy, the air bubbles on him, they were actually all over him, they were on his face, they were everywhere, so we had to do a lot of filler work. There's actually a little bit of filler we missed in his nose, but it's okay because it kind of looks like a scar. I think it's alright looking like that. I did all of the fur, as you can see, all the different shades that's on there, and I did all of the shirt that he's wearing. My partner did the face, and I'll just show you up close what an amazing job she did on that face. Look at it. I mean, what I like about this is you can tell that's Oliver Reed, and this is probably my favourite model that we've done together. But I do have a couple of models which I haven't shown you upstairs, like we've got a Dracula from Universal Monsters and a Frankenstein one. Currently we're doing a Bride of Frankenstein one with Frankenstein and the bride in it together, but this is probably my favourite one that we've done together, and I just love it. And again, if you want to ask any questions or say anything, just let me know in the comments below. And we'll just move down. So the shelves are going to get darker as we go down, but hopefully you'll be okay to see it. No models on this one. This is mainly just some more animated comedies, and then just displaying some of our bigger and more popular box sets that we have. You've seen these in previous videos, so Monty Python, Red Sonja, the Silent Hill and Dirty Harry box sets, and obviously we've got Hellraiser Cube, the Blu-ray of Battlestar Galactica, because I had literally nowhere else it fit, and Futurama sitting there. And then come down. As I said, it is going to get darker, but I'll try my best to let light in. Mainly on this shelf it's superhero movies, so you can see loads of them there. And then a crap load of Arnold Schwarzenegger, because my partner loves Arnold Schwarzenegger. And then some more of the box sets which you've seen in previous videos. That's actually just a new steelbook I've just picked up, which is a Hellboy one. I really like that steelbook. And then the very bottom shelf, which I don't know if you'll be able to see anything on, is just a couple of randoms. It's actually what's left of the DVDs my partner had when they originally moved in with me. A long time ago now, but that is because we've been upgrading to Blu-rays, etc., and that's really kind of what's left of her collection. And then if we just move over, and I know I've showed you the Return of the Living Dead 3 figure before, but she's so beautiful you're going to get to see her again. So I bought this at Film and Comic Con. The artist, the same guy that did Stripe, but I just love this model. She's amazing. You'll not be able to see down here because there's just not enough light, but there's a big Frankenstein head bust down there, and a couple of trolls my sister bought me. She thought they looked like the trolls out of Troll. Follow on from artwork, so you can see here this is a Saga picture. I actually really like the new Saga, and I've not been let down by any of the volumes of it yet, but it's signed by the artist Fiona Staple, if I could say that properly. And then I bought this from a local artist in Glasgow. He does it in a little market stall, you know, the one that runs from Argyll Street out to Buchanan Street. I can't remember the name of that market, but he's not been there in a while. But I actually bought this, and I bought a couple of Super Mario Brother ones from him at the same time, but I just really like this Ganon one. And then all that we have below that is our Legend of Zelda stuff, so a lot of Legend of Zelda stuff. And it's funny, when I first met my partner, like obviously I knew, big Legend of Zelda fan, and I bought this for the first Christmas that we were together, Chic, and at the same time there was a Skull Kid one, but I didn't know who the hell Skull Kid was, so I didn't buy it. I bought this, and then I bought something else, and my partner was like super excited because I thought I bought both, and I felt terrible, and for the rest of my life I'll be looking for Skull Kid, but never seen it since, so I just need to keep looking. But I did buy that, so surely I've been forgiven for buying that one. Then we've got a little Link here. I think my partner was on the wait list for this for about 7 years. Obviously Zelda. Then my old fashioned record player, but I like this record player. It's actually a modern record player made to look old, and that's what I like about it. And then maybe just do this so you can see the full scale of Ganon. There you are, big bad boy Ganon. And his other head was over at the other side obviously, but yeah, this is our living room. You would know, looking at this living room, whose stuff's where. There's only one other figure that I didn't get to show you last time. Obviously I've shown you the Critter and Freddy and Stripe and Michael Myers, but we did not show you this. You've seen all of the Resident Evil stuff, and also you've seen the Silent Hill guy, but you did not see our beautiful Tomb Raider figure. Big massive model, should I say, not figure. But I remember the day that my partner bought this, had the cold and was delirious, and ran all the way uptown to pick this up, and I thought they'd gone mental. But yeah, that is everything for this video, and definitely any questions, anything at all, just ask away, and hopefully you enjoyed this video and you like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Take care.